Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Happy Friday, first and foremost. You have made it through the end of the week. Cheers to you. Cheers to that. So, if you are joining me for the first time this week, welcome. My name is Sasha Whitney. I teach indoor cycling at sorry, I just getting weird feedback. I teach indoor cycling at Cycle Bar Falls Church and Cycle Bar Noma and Equinox, and I facilitate guided meditations. So I have been doing this with LifeFuels all week. So if you've been here all week, I'm so glad you're joining me again. If this is your first time, welcome. So for our practice today, we're going to be laying down. So if you have a meditation pillow you like to use, or a blanket, or maybe you want to grab a yoga mat, go ahead and do that. Whatever puts you in that place of comfort, whatever puts you in that place of peace. If you meditate a lot and there's anything that you use, definitely grab that. We're going to be writing for a little bit today. So if you have a journal and a pen and you just want to take that time to write, go ahead and grab one of those. If you like to light candles or smudge some sage or smudge Palo Santo before you practice, take that opportunity to do that now. And we're going to get started in about a minute or two. Give some people an opportunity to make their way in if they haven't already. Yeah, so I hope you all are having a fantastic day. It has been a week. I feel like the time has been, well, my weeks, I don't know about yours. I feel like mine have been flying by so quickly. So it's always really nice to end those weeks or end the week. I like to end with just a nice meditation session. I do my own sessions on Fridays on Zoom. But today I'm here with you guys live on Instagram here with LifeFuels. So we're going to take another minute to get settled in, to take what you need. If you're just joining, hello, my name is Sasha Whitney. You can find me on Instagram at Sasha Spins. So our practice today, we're going to be laying down. So if you want to grab a yoga mat, if you want to grab a blanket, if you want to grab a pillow, if you want to light some candles, anything that you want to do right now to put you in that nice space before your practice, go ahead and do that now. And we're going to get started in a minute or two. So just take that moment to relax and let go of that week. So I hope you guys have had a good week. I know some of you, maybe you have exciting weekend plans in quarantine, but they're still exciting weekend plans nonetheless. I don't have a lot on the horizon. I know I'm just happy to kind of let this week go and just be here. Just take that moment to be present today. I know I'm excited for that. All right, so it's about 5:03. I think we're going to go ahead and get started. There's really no time like the present. So if you're just now squeaking in, awesome, happy to have you. Go ahead and grab a journal, grab a pen. We're going to be laying down today for our practice. So if you like to lay down and meditate with a yoga mat or a yoga pillow or a yoga blanket, go ahead and do that. So right now, I just want you to go ahead and find yourself in a nice seated position with your legs crossed. I want you to go ahead and close your eyes, or maybe you just flutter your gaze long down to the ground, just a soft gaze at the ground. And I want you to start to slow your pattern of breathing. Just taking a nice inhale through the nose and an exhale through your mouth. Start to let your shoulders drop away from your ears as you let your body sink into the ground here. And I want you to take your head on over to the right side, just pulling your ear down to your shoulder. Maybe you use your fingers to guide it down there. Take one more breath like this. And on that exhale, release your hand, release your head up. And then we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Go ahead and take your hand down, your ear down to your opposite shoulder. And gently use your fingers to just pull your head down. Just gently dropping that ear to that shoulder. Take one more inhale. And on that exhale, release your hand. Any places that you may be noticing any kind of tension, go ahead and deeply breathe into those spaces. Deep breathe into those places. And on that exhale, release. And I want you to take 2 more breaths like this, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling through your nose, and on that exhale with your eyes still closed, I want you to find yourself in a nice flat position on the ground, just laying down, bringing your body gently down to the ground. As we start off our practice today, the intention of this breath is a breath of gratitude. So I want you to go ahead and set your intention for today. Whatever it is that you are grateful for, or maybe you want to set an intention to practice more gratitude, to introduce more gratitude into your life. Whatever that intention is, call it to your mind and take a minute to breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, starting to let these inhales and those exhales lengthen. Getting comfortable within our body, getting comfortable in this position on the ground. Maybe this is the first time today you've taken that opportunity to just be present within yourself, within your body, within your mind. On this practice, your mind may start to wander, and that's totally okay. That's totally normal. It's totally natural. As those thoughts come to you, you can go ahead and acknowledge them and then release them, focusing on that breath, focusing on that inhale through your nose and that exhale through your mouth. And on your next exhale, I want you to say out loud one thing you are grateful for. Maybe it's time with your family. Maybe it's time to yourself. Maybe it's being grateful that you took this moment out of your long week to come and thank your body for the work it's done, to give your mind a break, to be still, to be present, whatever it is that you are grateful for. On every single exhale, I want you to send that gratefulness out into the universe. On every exhale, what are you grateful for? Say it out loud. Take 2 more breaths like this. And on those exhales, utter whatever it is that you're grateful for. And on that last exhale, just let it go. Just let that practice go. And just come back to your breath, inhaling through your nose, feeling your belly expand. And exhaling through your mouth, feeling that belly go flat. Allow yourself to be present in this moment. Allowing that breath to flow through your body, deeply inhaling through your nose and sending that exhale out through your mouth on that cycle of breath. And on your next exhale, I want you to start to scan your body for any places that you may be holding on to tension, that you may be holding on to discomfort. And on that scan of your body, if you found that place, whatever hand is available to you, I want you to take your hand and put it over that place. And start to inhale into that space. With our breath, we send healing, we send love, we send light, and we exhale out that discomfort, that stress, what no longer serves as we exhale it on out. Beginning to lengthen your breath. As you lengthen those exhales should be longer than those inhales. As we breathe light into those places and really exhale out all that stress, all that discomfort. And on that exhale, as you start to release all of that stress, feel your body start to soften. Feel yourself start to breathe a little deeper. If you've lost that breath, that's okay. Take this moment to come back to that breath. Take this moment to come back to those inhales. And on those exhales, really breathing out that discomfort, breathing out that pain, breathing out things that no longer serve us. Allowing room for positivity, allowing room for softness. And on that next exhale, let your hand go long, removing it from that place. And if you notice any other area on your body scan that you were holding tension, that you were holding stress, go ahead and place your other hand in that space, wherever it is, and start to breathe. Start to breathe into that space. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. This breath right here is a breath of self-healing. So we send that breath of healing, we send it to those places that need a little bit more love, those places that need a little bit more attention, those places that we may have neglected throughout the week, those places where we tend to hold a lot of stress. Exhale it all out. Take 2 more breaths like this. And on that last exhale, remove your hand from that area and just let your arms go long. Still inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Breathing into your body. And on those exhales, you are releasing the things that no longer serve you. Releasing things you may have not been aware that you were holding on to. Being present in this moment, being present with this breath. Holding on to that intention, knowing that we've sent so much restoration into our body as we've relieved ourselves of all this stress. You feel your body start to change. Notice any changes that you feel right now. Maybe you feel lighter. Maybe you feel calmer. Maybe you feel less stressed. Whatever it is that you're feeling, acknowledge those feelings. Call them to the light. Take 2 more breaths in this laying down prone position. And on that last exhale, I want you to gently find yourself in a nice seated position on the ground. So if you have that journal with you, I want you to go ahead and grab it. And I just want you to write anything that came to mind during your practice. I want you to write about any changes that you've noticed in your body. Write about anything that you let go that no longer served you. Anything that comes to mind, just write. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be honest, to be true with those feelings. Staying with that breath, staying with that inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. It can be really easy to let go of that breath, and that's totally natural. If you notice yourself moving away from that breath, I want you to find that breath again. Maybe you write about something that you were grateful for this week, something that happened that brought you joy, that reminded you to be appreciative of the things that we've been given. Whatever it is, just start to write. There's so much noise that goes on throughout the week that it's really sometimes very hard to find moments to be present, to find moments to be still. So if this is your first time being present, if this is your first time being still during the week, if this is your first time that you're really introducing just presence, just peace, time for yourself, really lean into that. Because it is so important to just be honest with ourselves, to listen to whatever our heart is telling us, to be able to heal the things that may be lurking underneath the surface. So you just take that next minute to let go of all of those things, to release all of those things. As you take pen to paper and pour out your heart and pour out your mind for maybe the first time all day, maybe the first time all week, as you release that week. And as you finish up your sentence, just close out your journal, set it aside, find yourself in a seated position, legs crossed, pulling your shoulders away from your ears if they've crept up. Sometimes when we write, we tend to hunch our shoulders, so if that's happened to you, go ahead and pull them down. Go ahead and flutter your eyes closed or take a soft gaze to the ground as you drop your chin to your chest. And just start to breathe. If you've lost that breath, come back to it, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. We release that intention that we set. Release that intention of gratitude. Release that intention of healing as we start to come to the end of our practice. Inhaling through your nose. Lengthen those exhales through your mouth as we go back to that cycle of breath. In and out. In and out. I want you to start to picture a ball of light, a ball of energy, a ball of positivity, a ball of joy. I want you to picture it swirling at the top of your head right now. That ball of energy, that ball of joy, that ball of light. It can be white, it can be yellow, it can be bright pink, whatever color it is for you. Just start to visualize it. And on your next inhale, inhale that light in, and start to let it go deep, deep down. And on that exhale, exhale out that practice, exhale out that week, exhale out that day, exhale anything that no longer serves you. And on that next inhale, let that ball of energy float a little deeper inside of you. Exhale. Inhale that ball of light yet deeper. Feel it coming down into your diaphragm, past your heart center. Exhale. Inhale that light down deep into your legs. Exhale it into your toes. And when I say we're exhaling things that no longer serve us, I mean we're exhaling things that no longer bring us joy, that do not contribute positivity to our lives, that remove us from a place of peace, that remove us from a state of being present, a state of being conscious, a state of being aware. We breathe all of that out. That light, start to bring it up through your toes. Start to bring it up through your legs. Start to bring it up through your fingertips, from your diaphragm, from your heart center, from your throat, from the top of your head. Exhale it on out and up as we release our practice. Inhaling through your nose. And on that next exhale, I want you to bring your hands to heart center and start to create some heat. And as you create that heat, really rub. Separate your hands, bring them right in front of your eyes. And for our practice today, I leave you with my final words. No matter where you are, no matter what you're going through, you owe it to yourself to keep moving forward. Separate your hands, drop them down, flutter your eyes open, and we are done. Thank you guys so much. Start to bring some life into your toes. Start to wiggle your fingers. Start to roll your shoulders back. Just bring some life into your body. So I want to thank you guys so much for meditating with me today. If you've been here all week, thank you so much for meditating with me throughout the week. Before anything else, thank yourself for showing up. Thank yourself for being present. It is so hard, even though a great many of us are at home. It really is so hard to take that moment throughout the day to just be still, to just be present, to be where you are without any distractions, without any noise, without moving from one thing to the next to the next. So you should appreciate yourself so much for being in this space and honoring your body. So my name is Sasha Whitney. You can find me over on Instagram at Sasha Spins. Thank you guys so much for being with me this week here today. It means so much to me, and I hope that you have taken something from this. And as we are going through this crazy situation, I just want you to try and stay positive and stay in the light. And I hope to see you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, want to know if and when you can meditate with me or ride a bike with me, let me know. I'm on Instagram at Sasha Spins. That's it. So have a great weekend. Stay in the light. Stay safe. Thanks, guys.